Hi everyone. I fucked up my own intro. Hello everypony, Blue Devil Red Devil here, and I am here playing Pneuma, Breath of Life. And yes, it's spelled Pneuma, but it has a P in front. The P is silent. Don't know how. English. It's an okay language, I guess. Depending on which version of English you speak. And yes, there are different versions of English. For those who want to be grammar Nazis and be a bunch of douchebags. Because yes, English has evolved and changed and has different versions depending on where of the English world you actually speak it. So, this is a game, just to get off that topic, I just want to take that topic and throw it the fuck out the fucking window. And do it now. Yep, there it goes. So, this is a game that I live streamed a couple times off my Xbox. I do believe there is a video of this already on my channel. The Steam's winter sales just ended a few hours ago. I decided to grab this game because it was $2. And I just want to see if it looks better here on PC than on the Xbox One. I can already tell you, the trees look hell of a different. So, there's chapters? I only played the one. If it's anything like the version that was on the Xbox One years ago, this game is very short. I might be able to sit down and play the whole thing in one fucking foul swoop. So, here goes this bird, Kaka.
In the beginning, me. I'm awake. I'm alive. I can feel it. Life flowing through me. Breath, thought. A few seconds ago, there was nothing, but now here I am. Well, there's only one logical conclusion. I am God, and this is my universe. It's pretty cool, but it's too dark and silent, formless and void, not fitting for a god of my stature. Let there be light. Oh, and there was! Oh, wow! Oh, I must be God. I can move. I can talk. I can walk. I hover to and fro above the infinite surface, plain as it is.
Okay, so there's a lot of talking like that, and I don't want to interrupt them, so I don't know how. I don't know, we'll figure it out.
This is amazing! My universe! A bit bland, but a bland universe is better than no universe. Still, I feel the need for progress. I need a direction. I need a destination, an end to my beginning, an omega to my alpha. For how can there be progress without a destination?
This game is one of those weird fucking games that really make you think. I like it. I can tell you right now, the graphics look better, but that's also showing now lines and everything.
Aha! A path! A narrow path that leads to a destination. Progress!
This I don't remember it being so bright on the console.
Before me, I see a large wall. I press on and walk through the wall like a ghost. Nope, walls are solid. Can't do that. Note to self, cannot walk through walls. A button! Push the button. Escape the box.
I play this game, you don't push the button. Okay, you push button. Oh, I hit the wrong
I
button.
control the world with a wave of my figurative hand. Though, being a god, I have no need for hands, apparently. I think I need some trimmings. Something to spruce the place up a bit. Make my universe heavenly. Something to reflect my wealth and godlike status. Grand. It needs colour. Gold. Lots of gold. To reflect my immense wealth and abundance of goldness. Also to reflect my love of reflective metals. Whoa. Okay, that's it. A temple. That's the right
Okay,
kind of place for a god to live.
well, I guess it's a little much for me. I'm just a poor little old man.
If I bend my figurative knees and jump, the world moves downwards, away from me, the centre of my own little universe. I translate the world as if it were mine. Well, yeah, which it is. Another wall? I must continue to progress, in spite of this challenge to my authority. As I move forward, the world approaches me. I am literally the center of the universe. As I turn, the world rotates around me. I am pivotal. I bring a new meaning to self-centered, what with being the center of all things. As an artist, I need to define my influences. Who are my influences? Well, myself. I inspire myself. I am inspirational. I aspire to be myself.
Wait, for some reason, this painting has the faces blurred out. This painting doesn't? This painting does. Hey. Come on, dance for me. Tell me how great Hercules is. You don't get that reference, you're not old enough.
Matched. Perfectly. Now I can relax. Thinking time is over.
You're too old? I don't know.
Lead me, path. Lead me to my destination. Onwards! A passing gate is a sign of progress along my path. I must admit that I rather enjoy the progress. However, it seems I am met with a new challenge at every turn. These challenges require knowledge. Slightly worrying. As a god, I consider myself all-knowing. Why is it I must stop and think? Knowledge is obscured from me. All these eyes, watching, makes me a bit uneasy. Not a fan of onlookers, to be honest. That which I can see exists. Ah, a bench. Brilliant. Something to rest my figurative head upon from all that adventurous walking. But I must be honest with myself. As a god, I feel no real need to rest. Don't know why I made a bench. Doesn't really make sense. Maybe I should rest as an example to others. No, there are no others.
God damn, this guy talks so much. I know how marble is. I want to know how much you need to do to marble to make it shine like that. I know marble can look like this and shiny like that, but make it to where it mirrored image. Also, the way these work is as long as you're looking at them, they work.
Don't understand why I filled the place with pots, either. I don't have anything to store. Maybe I should make lemonade. I'd need to invent lemons first, a few other things too. Time to start a list of inventions. Lemons, a lemon press, sugar, the abstract concept of sweetness, a tongue. I definitely need a tongue, but I need a body first. Legs, I want legs. Then I can have footsteps to accompany my walking. I find myself awfully ethereal currently, even for a god. A door that opens only when watched. Yet more evidence of my centrality to this narrative. It makes me wonder what is in the next room before I enter. Is there anything? Is it simulated? Is it culled because my mind does not have the power to imagine the whole world at one instant? Oh, for the sake of sanity, I choose to believe the world around the corner exists.
Hey guys, finally shuts up. These are the worst design stairs ever. To be honest, it could have extended a little bit more. And this should be the same, like 5 pages. Glitchy. Picture glitch. Am I not supposed to go down here? I want the door open. Oh. Jump.
Aha! There it is! Hiding. But I'm afraid not even you could escape my powers of observation.
I like the wood floor though. I also like this texture. I don't know why this design on the floor. I always like the library.
Wow! So many books, years of reading. But why would God read books that he's written? Then again, books written by God would be the best books. Why would I read books that I haven't written? I should write my own book. A book set apart from the rest. I wouldn't know what to call it. Autobiography, maybe. A brief history of life. Numa presents himself in Numa. Critics have called it the best book ever written. Winner of every writing prize for writing. The Hallway called it the best book since records began. A small bench said it was a record-breaking record of historical records. Oh, I don't know what kind of book I would write if I didn't write an autobiography, though. Maybe a piece of fiction. I could tell stories of magical doors that only open when watched. Maybe stories about a little wooden boy come to life. Maybe I'd write science books. As the creator of the universe, I could easily write an exhaustive science textbook. I mean, if I got something wrong, I could just change the rules of the universe to match the book. I could keep changing the laws of the universe and write new revisions. I could write every book on the face of the universe. There's still every book to write, and forever to write it in.
Okay, this little strip here kind of looks. I would have had it. Would have had that match up to here, but little strip right. I don't know, change these colors. Meh. Open up, please. No. Ooh. That's. Oh, I don't think they had baggage.
I notice how things further away seem smaller. An increase in distance causes a decrease in size. This is called perspective. The irony is the implication. I must be the biggest thing in the world.
Oh. Slightly more. That's that. Oh. Can't see the outside world. Okay, everything's looking a lot better than it used to on the Xbox. I want to say 361, Xbox One. Holy crap. Well, I like to see the detail, but it keeps getting darker the moment I walk over there. Yeah, whatever. Spikes. Teleportation deadly spikes. Activate.
Where did all this marble come from? Because it's just here. I guess as God, I made it. I can't remember ever making any of this, though. Marble requires great heat, pressure, and time to form. So how did I make it? Did I just pop it into existence? I guess I could do that. Or did I have it in another universe cooking for a couple of million years? Both are reasonable. Maybe both. Changing it up. I need to work on my memory. Look at this! The world bends to my will. More evidence of my deity, the immense power of my mind. Bow before my ample brow, for I can move things with just a glance. Fear my gaze, lest I move you around.
Anymore.
What a polite door! Opening itself upon my approach. The right way to treat your god, door. I shall give you great treasures for your compliance. This door? What a conniving door. You can see its proud look as it attempts to thwart me. Why can't you be more like that other door? That other door had respect. I shall walk through this door with head held high. I have bested you, door. Are you not moved? Rotate about me, bridge. Bow to my rotational power. I wonder if this is normal. Moving things with your mind. It must be. I am normal. That cannot be contested. Normal is the norm, and as the only thing, I must be normal.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What pants I'm wearing, when I washed them, the string came untied. And
I
tied
am
them.
mighty. I rather enjoy moving heavy marble with my mind. It would be a tough job to move this marble by hand, to be honest. What are hands?
The string came untied. When I tied it back up, it's a bit tight. Now it's starting to hurt to sit here.
I can move bridges with my mind. I wonder if I could move them to laughter or tears. They seem to be quite emotionally dead. But with enough anthropomorphism, I'm sure they would lighten up. Thank you, bridges, for bringing things together. I wonder if these bridges deserve my thanks. If they're my creation, is to thank them to thank myself? Well, thank me for my excellence.
All these puzzles keep coming back to me as I'm playing it. Like I said, this game isn't that. Mainly doing it to grab the achievement.
This world seems counterintuitive. Not entirely sure what's going on. I seem to be playing a series of practical jokes on myself. Who constructs a world like this? A world that attempts to confound me at every turn? Why did I make such a world? Makes me feel smart, I guess. How gratuitously self-indulgent.
Oh. Okay. Don't look. But I don't know why the game just went all dark. Okay. Sorry, I had to go look for a different pairs of pants. Because like I said, I tied the knot too taut, and when I sat down, it started to hurt, and just tried to untie it, and well, I might have to cut the string or fidget with it for a while before it comes loose. Oh.
The world turns about my pivot. Is it that the world turns around me, or that I turn around the world? If it's just matrix multiplication, then the question is redundant, I'm sure. Cos theta minus sine theta cos theta. My conscious perspective makes it an incontrovertible fact that I am the center of the universe.
First time I did that, I fell off so many times. Wasn't as bad as I remember it now.
As a god, I can turn any situation to my advantage. The rules of the universe are mine to write, though they are rather conventional at the moment.
Moving on. If there is any secrets, I do not know. I didn't find any last time I played too.
Every room of this world seems to be carefully crafted for me. A hidden hand woven through the fabric of the universe. A fingerprint everywhere. A different hidden hand guiding my footsteps. The laws unfold. Their origins a mystery. But why a mystery? Gods should know all things. Gods are creators. I must have created this world. If not, why would the world have the appearance of craft? Perhaps as I speak, a subconscious part of me is busy making the next room. It is my world, after all. I must be working hard right now to build the next room, or perhaps my mind creates this appearance of order out of the noise.
Oh, right, they have numbers. 1, 4. That's 5, that's 4. Okay. Problem is, I don't know. I think this was 2. Oh, that's 3. Did I find a secret? You know it. Come on. Goodbye, friends list. Wait a minute. Unlock problem. There's a puzzle for complete. Oh. Okay. And all secrets. Oh, there are secrets. God damn it. Alright. Fucking am I? Are all over. And if you're not aware, it is the sound that's playing in the background. Because if you're not good with numbers, you can actually hear it. Alright.
This world is clearly the product of a mind. It is full of inorganic patterns and purposeful architecture. Could a series of complex interactions create an agent possible of making purposeful change in an environment? If that were the case, then it would make a compelling argument for a world without craft. Still a world optimized for some function, mind you. If something was transient, if something abided in this universe for a moment, or if something was removed, where does it go? A thing that is removed from the universe does not exist. A thing that does not exist? How can I know of a thing that does not exist? A memory of a thing that once existed. I need a principle to avoid this contradiction, this cognitive dissonance in my mind. How can I know of a thing that does not exist? What is this pervasive delusion? Things must exist forever. How are these things created? Before creation, they did not exist. Tense. Time. Time! The world has time. The world is not always the same. Aha! But I am constrained to this time. Why am I constrained to time? A god should not be constrained.
They're wrong. all seem to be time. Okay. Come on down to my basement. There's no dead bodies down here. That's the horn
Here's a
on
question
my
for me.
nose.
If I was to study the corner of a board game, could I infer the rules of the game? Perhaps if I use my godlike powers of intuition. How can you understand a world from a vertical slice? Sometimes empirical knowledge is required, surely. Not everything can be inductive or deductive.
Jeez, okay, that was dumb and stupid and annoying. Is there a secret in each level, or...
If the world is made for me, for what purpose? Is it a test? Is it to be enjoyed? Is it to bring acclaim to its creator? As a god, I feel like I should have a stronger grasp of this.
Okay, this isn't...
What good is a challenge? Does the creator wish to teach, or perhaps just entertain? Some space to think, or maybe just to do something productive?
Um... That won't work. There we go. Okay. He was. Hmm. Secret. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry if I'm not talking. When I start singing, I just go bleh. I go do bleh. If we don't find all the secrets, ooh, ugh, we'll be coming back.
A state change on observation. Things in this world can change. Apparently between only 2 states though, on and off. Hopefully not indicative of my state of mind. Binary, between 2 extremes, 2 poles if you will. But why does the world change between a few states? Changes only seem to occur in small degrees. Why? Why is the world quantized? It confuses me that there's a limited amount of states in this world. I think that there would be an infinite amount. Why would there need to be a limit unless there was a constraint? And why would there be a constraint? I sure hope it's due to incomprehensible macro-level relationships rather than the overwhelming simplicity of a system. That is a nightmare which I could not face. The implication would be clear. A wooden boy given the breath of life.
You find a way to get both up. There we go.
Continuous makes more sense than discrete, surely. All ideas are continuous, but the mechanics discrete. Nonsense, clearly nonsense. The location of each item in the world is only accurate to a binary exponent width of 8 bits. Why? And still, it can only be observed by a keen eye for infinitesimal phenomena. Planck's constant, the universe's machine epsilon. Oh, what am I even saying? Paranoia, paranoia!
Well, the first time I played that one took me fucking forever to figure out. Where are we now?
Grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path. An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this travelling, though. I would like a travelling companion. Someone to watch over me, help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness. I don't really need anyone. I'm a god. This world has rules, clearly. For one, I cannot walk through walls, which is disturbing. You'd think if I was a god, I could do what I wished. For the most part, I don't appear to be in control. Perhaps my subconscious is keeping the world in shape. Subconscious. A powerful part of mind, all along unobserved, subtle. I wonder what resides in this subconscious. Those thoughts that I'm not aware of. Not all of my decisions are wisely made under the full power of cognition. Some decisions are made outside of the conscious self. I seem to observe a lot of my actions with little or no control over them. I must still own these actions.
Yeah.
How does compartmentalization square with consciousness? This subconscious, what's that doing? Keeping secret knowledge. Even as a god, the idea of trudging through my subconscious is somewhat nightmarish. Some things best not known, even for the all-knowing.
Um, I start there without touching. Actually, do anything? Oh. No, look what I did that multiple times.
The sad thing about being a god is the crushing loneliness. I don't really feel I have an equal. This wall, for instance. Don't get me wrong, he's a smart-looking wall. I enjoy being around him, but he has little of interesting conversation. Very flat personality. Like the bridge from earlier. Very anthropomorphized.
Okay, I think it couldn't. This. And
I love giant machines. The bigger the machine, the better. This is my idea of heaven. There's something about a giant machine that screams godlike. Me and my machines, animated, as if alive, but really just acting inside a closed system. They give the impression they are full of life, but they are just wheels and cogs that turn in time. Ticking, clicking, and clacking contraptions.
see any. Wait, I will just say right now, I'm just trying to get this recording done. Holy shit, we've been here for an hour. I literally just looked over. It did not feel like it. Just get this done. We'll be back on other time to collect those things we have not yet collected. Do a part 2 of scavenging. Have to walk all the way back. I remember. To be honest, I think we've been seeing paintings with numbers throughout the whole entire game, and I have not been paying attention one damn. Sure, the trees are. That's nothing. Okay.
If knowledge is in the mind, to be alone is to experience all of knowledge. All the substance of knowledge exists within mind. Therefore, to suppose another, whose mind was unknowable or transient, would suppose a world in which all knowing was an impossibility. So it follows that being alone serves as a proof of my deity. In this way, it is a comfort to me that I am alone. Others would be a difficult problem.
You can tell I've played this game many times.
A stairway to heaven made of fool's gold.
Yeah. Oh, this is invisible. What the fuck?
Being alone is important. If one does not hear both parts of a conversation, one cannot have a full idea of what is discussed. To be alone is to know the whole story. But still, this world seems to attempt to communicate something. The world is filled with part conversation. The writings on the walls, the walls themselves.
Oh, okay, hold on. In, out. Okay. There's a one. Okay.
Let there be yet more light. Done. Being alone can serve as a comfort. If there's no one can hurt you. But perhaps that's a bleak outlook. There must be joy that comes from others. Praise, they can offer praise. As a god, praise is something I can relate to. Not enough praise at the moment. Worship wouldn't go amiss. But
That's
there
it.
are others they might attempt to belittle me, bring me down to improve their own relative status, accuse me of pride, narcissism, pretentiousness, or grandiose self-referential commentary. Nonsense. Pretension implies there is a lack of thought. The pretense of thought. I've thought long and hard about how brilliant I am.
Okay. There's a red one in here. I have number 3. The grandiose staircase.
It doesn't take a genius to see that I am a genius. Comparative statements are somewhat redundant when you're the lone wanderer of the universe. I think I'd like a goddess to share this with. We could walk around and talk about gold, perhaps waste away the time discussing how brilliant I am. She could bask in my intellect and compliment me on my immense wealth. Perhaps she'd look like me too. Obviously she couldn't be as handsome, that would be unthinkable. Could I create a goddess more majestic than myself? Could I create a rock that I couldn't lift? Well, apparently I can create doors I cannot open. What does a goddess do, though? Quite clearly, I'm busy doing all this god stuff. Walking about, thinking about stuff, solving problems, inventing problems to solve. Would she be my helper, or off doing her own thing? I'm a pretty big deal. If I had a goddess, I'd assume she'd want to be around me most of the time. But I feel like I'm too busy with all these challenges to possibly give her all of my attention. I mean, to be fair, it's likely to destroy her given my godlike intensity. Maybe I'd make her in my image. That would be amazing! 2 of me! Oh, we'd have so much in common! I'd quite like her to be lively. Well, first, she'd have to be alive. Being alive is somewhat a prerequisite for being lively. Not created life yet. I see as through a glass dimly, not knowing as I should know.
Yeah, this one does. Ah.
more light. Slight obsession with light here. I'm done here.
Okay. Jeez, that took much longer than it should. Number 4. I highly doubt that this video is gonna go. Well, actually, the last time I uploaded this video was just skyrocketed for no reason.
Why can I be surprised? If I'm all-knowing, then I should know all. Perhaps there is a moment when knowledge is created. Sometimes when I ask these questions, I wish there was a response. Wish there was someone out there listening to me, hearing these words. But how could they tell me even if they were listening? I've never heard their voice. If a voice came down from the sky to talk to me, I'd probably think I was crazy. But in case anyone's listening, I have a surplus of gold. If you'd like to pop by my universe, I could give you some. Friendship for gold? Straight up trade?
Oh, this is the way.
That's this done. I make a lot of mistakes and missteps. Can a god make mistakes? A mistake is something unintended. Am I an imperfect god? Or perhaps I'm not a god at all. Oh, no. Let's not be silly. Of course I'm God.
Alright. Pop down here, run over there, go over here, there, anywhere, ba ba da da, do 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 do, gotta go get this done.
Still, no companion. What if it's all a joke? This whole world? A grand joke of which I am the punchline. What if someone stands, looking on, grinning atop their high horse? An elevated perspective makes it easy to look down. What if someone distant and unknowable were forcing me to stumble around my world? Forcing me to overcome a series of mental obstacles, all for what? To demonstrate something? To teach something? What? Maybe I'm not a god. Maybe I'm a jester. Have you heard the one about the character who thought he was the infinite? His story came to an end. Quite the dramatic irony. Do I make my movements? My steps? I've never thought about a step I've made. They just seem to occur. I'm thrown about this world. Do I control, or rather merely witness my movement? If it is the case that I'm merely witnessing my motion, then is this my body, or am I an observer? Light has curious properties. It drives out darkness, or perhaps it's the other way around. Perhaps light is the absence of darkness. I should find out. How much light do you need to fill a bucket? 4?
I just want to see what's down. Make a little walk around. See if we can find one of those hit secret spot things. See any? That was it. Here. Back over here. Nothing. Okay.
Patience is a virtue I possess. A god has infinite patience. A small proof of my deity. If I get frustrated with waiting, what does that mean? I'm not a god? Suppress. Just a momentary lapse of reason. Existential crisis. Everyone has one. Don't worry about it. Suppress.
Well, if I remember correctly, I think we just had to watch this one spin. You need to make a full rotation. Yeah. Don't see any. Haven't come across it. Eh? Oh, it's Latin. Okay, so I will try to look this up and when I edit it, and I will put it off to this side of what it means. Some people might be able to figure it out. Latin's not that hard. There are several languages that come from the Latin language, so if you understand.
Perhaps my lack of control is rational. I have two observable natures as far as I can see, my body and my mind. My body moves around doing things. It can be pushed away by equal and opposite forces. It is constrained by the world. My mind creates thoughts that it speaks.
But there's one here. I probably have already passed it somehow. Well, fuck. Oh, I remember. Alright.
What is my nature, though? Unitary, bipartite, or tripartite, or something other? How could I know? I have my words. Words are the product of a mind. Therefore, it follows that I think. I think, therefore I am. Cogito ergo sum. I move, so I have a body. Maybe a spirit, too. Something intangible, a connection with the
So
world
the
I
corner
cannot
there.
know.
That should be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the sharp corner would have 1, 2, 4. Have 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Alright, that's a little better. Now this one. Cool. Oh. The opposite corner. Okay. Oh, the opposite corner from this. How's that one? That one is correct. One of these are wrong. That's Nope. Okay. This is weird and dumb. Okay, let's figure this out. I had to do the opposite of that side. Oh. I need to. Uh, no. Oh. That's why. That's it. That is leather. I don't fucking understand. That is it. This one has the rounded edges, and this one does. I had to just go push the button? No. Okay. There's something I'm fucking missing completely. I don't fucking understand it. That is correct. Now I tried it every way. Okay, I figured it out. I'm a brain dead idiot. Um, oops. No, not what? Oh, it might be off by one. Line's off by one? Yeah, okay. This just had one of the fucking lines off. So I had to look up online. I just wanted to see if there's any known bugs for this game. And I didn't find any known bugs. What I did find was them saying that this puzzle with the flipping clock, the flipping bell tower, people always get the lines off by one. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Reddit. You made me feel dumber than I am. Saying much when it comes from Reddit. No. I can go down here though. Aha. Oh my god, this game has issues with lighting. I don't remember this issue with lighting on the 360, but it's also been several years since I played it on. Not 360, Xbox One, because I do believe this is one of the weird launch titles for the game, for the console. Because that article I read on Reddit was 9 years ago. I don't even know why I'm trying to hide that I went to Reddit. It was a 9-year-old article.
Recurring theme here, back with a difference. What is it with all these observations I keep making? Observations about this and that. Always got something interesting to say, apparently. Communication, that's what I keep trying to do. These aren't just thoughts, they're words. But who am I talking to? This audible collection of my thoughts, what is its purpose? Why do thoughts have words? Do words allow understanding of thoughts? Perhaps without words, thoughts would be unchained things.
Well, what the fuck? Oh no.
Not everything is up for grabs. Parts of the world bend to my will, or perhaps are just tethered to me. In a world where I am the only agent of change, Do I approach the end of the world, or does the end approach me?
Oh, hi. Good. Ah, there's a set of stairs going down. Where am I going with these lights? Where is this going?
I'm definitely the most important thing in this world. These orbs love me, bowing to my sight, my perspective. My
Okay, I
perspective is
see.
truly crucial to the world.
Need to drag
My
that
perspective,
along with me.
it brings me close to the end.
I want to see what's down here. Hmm. Okay. Um. Figure it out. Feel like that's a secret, which I don't understand how to get to. Let's take a look at it one more time before we. Maybe I have to walk backwards. No, because the door is shutting way before I get down here. No way for me. Time. I saw a doorway from the side too. It's the yeah, there's nothing over here. That's I guess another thing we'll have to look at later. Hello? We're not done? Oh. Weird. Alright, let's go ahead and get this
I
done.
don't think I'd take it well if I spent my life controlled by another, though I'm not fully in control, clearly. My body is constrained to this world. But I happily resign to this lack of control, it's just the darker side of that. How'd you get over that nagging feeling that someone is watching over you, controlling your steps? Unwelcome. Are these words even my words? I could be anything. Maybe I'm just words on a page, a script on a screen, an actor, a voice, a character, a visage, a fake. Approaching the end. I feel the Omega, my destination. This is it, the end of the path, the destination. For how can there be progress without a destination? A few seconds ago there was nothing, but now, here I am, surrounded by trees, ready to hear them fall. The path serves to direct my steps. Disturbing that my steps are being directed. That's an unwelcome thought. I am aware, but I don't feel in control. I feel a lack of control and a control beyond my own. I don't want to roll away this stone. That nagging thought again. Why am I continuing? Despite my desire to the contrary. This is the progress I desired. The destination I set out for at the beginning. The knowledge I grasped for. The end of the road. There's no way back, and knowledge feels dangerous now. The stone is rolled away, and in here I can see shadows dance on the walls. Projections. All this time I felt a presence watching over me. I felt a control beyond my own. No! No! Ah! No! Get off me! Get off me! I can feel you, distant person, controlling my every step. You've been here since the beginning. Watching. Malevolent or benevolent, it makes no difference. You have no right. Get off! The door is closed. I can't go back. Well, did you pay your price for your slave? You deserve to control me. Is it your right? Is it? Go on, tell me, what was my price? You stand there in the distance. I can see it now.
Bucks.
I cannot see your face, but I feel you like a rushing wind. You guide my steps. You order my steps. No. No. Look away. Why should we go through here? There's no reason. Why must we travel through every door you wish? Elucidate me. What about me, my desires? Let's just wait here, forever. I've never been alone. You move my world, manipulate me. All this time you have placed my every footstep. How can I trust you? You've been watching over me secretly and silently since the beginning of time. That's pretty villainous. I want to go back. There's no other way but forward now, apart from infinite stillness. There's no way back. Why do you drive me forwards like an animal? Your insatiable appetite for closure? Show yourself, please. Your silence is deafening. You say nothing. You sit silently above, playing God. You are the danger. You move my world. A leap of faith. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. I'm real. I'm alive and I'm real. I am a real boy. Thank you. I sure deserve to be a real boy. Someday I'm going to be a real boy. A real boy with thoughts. A real boy and alive. Don't touch that. You don't even know what it's for. It's with heart, with soul, with mind, with body, with consciousness, with spirit, with breath. Pneuma. I'm a real boy. I'm not a wooden character. I'm a real boy. With emotions, not a script. Definitely not a script. I am alive. Feeling. I make decisions. I have will. I have autonomy. The world is real too. Not a visage. A series of impulses. Simulating life, not a well-conceived dream to be woken from. I am real. I am a real boy. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive. I'm real. I'm alive and I'm real. I am a real boy. Thank you. I sure deserve to be a real boy. Someday I'm going to be a real boy. A real boy with thoughts. A real boy. An alive real boy. A boy with thoughts. With thoughts, with heart, with soul, with mind. With body, with consciousness, with spirit, with breath. Pneuma. I'm a real boy. I'm not a wooden character. I'm a real boy. It's a game. I'm not real. You've been watching me for all this time. Since the beginning of the universe. But you didn't say anything. You sat silently. Apparently, you think it's okay to just watch a person for hours. Why am I here then? I am part of your game? Your entertainment? You play with my life. You move me around as you see fit. Tell me where to look, how to think. Manipulate my world. Push me down a path of your choosing. All for your appetite for closure. Am I your slave? What was my price? Or perhaps you're my spirit. Perhaps not. Perhaps my conscience, perhaps my consciousness. Maybe I'm a puppet and you're my master. Perhaps at this point, neither of us are in control. Few things are sure. I am not real. From nothing I came, and to nothing I will return. I am just a figment of an imagination. I am a character created to tell a story. The story of a person who observes their life, but is not in control. There's a puzzle for you. In the beginning, me.
Now that is an interesting game. I'm missing the complete the soul, the spirit puzzle. complete the soul puzzle and find all the things. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here, but I'm going to then start recording again and look for all the stuff. Find out how to complete the next two puzzles, and then put it up sometime after I put this one up. So, for now, I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, a character, a voice behind the mic, and I will see you all in hell. See ya.